Hi Gemini, welcome to Crystal Garden Tarot. My name is Christina Irene. I'm going to be doing your April 2019 reading. So let's get right into it and check out what your overall energy is for the month of April 2019. This is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Overall energy for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. A lot of you guys are reaching some solutions, finding clarity with something, especially a decision that you may have had to make. Okay, I saw this when I cut the deck. So this is card 14. That's going to come out to 5. So this is like changes, challenges, purification of fire, the bare essentials, the naked truth, wholeness. As an underlying energy, we have the search, feeling lost, confused, and lonely. So this is card 6. So 5 and 6. There is a progression of energy here, though. And underneath that, ocean of eternal love, okay? But a positive message, someone thinking of you. As an underlying energy, feeling lost, confused, and lonely about something. With this energy, it's like we're looking at things for what they really are, okay? I feel like there's a decision you guys had to make, but you had to have a lot of courage to make the decision, and it does revolve around some type of relationship dynamics. We're going to look a little bit deeper into this energy. Also, for some of you Geminis, you're thinking about self-employment in regards to a hobby, turning your hobby into self-employment. I'm seeing that here as well. Well, we have adult children that came out here for you guys. So as an underlying energy, we also have finances, okay? And be true to you. I'm seeing retirement here for some of you guys. This could also just mean you moving away from one job and, going to a new career. So with this adult children here, that's interesting to come out. Some of you all might be dealing with something about your adult children, or you are the adult child, and there may need to be some healing here in this relationship, okay? And there could be something that has to do with finances in regards to these energy. There's definitely something that has to do with your finances. So, for example, some of you guys could be having one of your adult children coming to you asking you for money for something, and you might be looking at it like, well, I'm about to retire, for example, and so I just can't do that, or I'm in the middle of switching careers, so it might not be something feasible to you. That's why it's saying be true to you with finances as an underlying energy, and, looking at things with the naked truth. Let's get into the tarot and see what's going on with you all. I'm seeing a cycle that has completed. Some of you could also be dealing with a Virgo, or this is you coming out of isolation if you've been in isolation, okay? Or a need to really do some introspection here. But let's see what comes out. We have a few cards here. So we have the Seven of Swords, Justice, and we have the Queen of Wands. With this Seven of Swords, there could be some type of lies or deception going on with you, around you. The Seven of Swords can also be a need to break free from this injustice, from some type of injustice that's being done. These energies are interchangeable, but I do feel like the injustice is being done to you. So it's like there could be a need for you to break free from it. And this is you having the power to do so. This is you as a Queen of Wands really standing in your power, okay? But we'll keep going. If there's something about a job where some of you need to break free because of injustices done, okay, it's like the Queen of Wands is a boss. She knows how to go get what she wants. So if there's something going on with your career or at work where there's some lies or deception, or someone is taking from you in some kind of way, committing injustices towards you, I see you having the power and the self-confidence to move forward with something different if you wanted to break free from that, and a need to break free from it. For some of you, you may have some adult children who there's some type of injustice in regards to your adult child, whether they have committed the injustice towards you or someone is committing an injustice towards them. Okay, have a couple more that came out there. So we have the 5 of Cups here. That's in reverse though, so that's good, because it's like you coming out of, any type of really heavy depression that you might have been in. And the Ace of Wands here, okay, it's like a passionate new beginning. Now, to be honest with you, some of you, with the Ace of Wands mirroring the 7 of Swords, let's say there was a relationship, okay? For some of you, not all of you, it could be like where the person only wanted, sexual type of, stuff with the 7 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. But this could also, the 7 of Swords and the Ace of Wands. But this could also be where, again, there's a need to break free to pick up this Ace of Wands, which would be a passionate new beginning for you, Gemini. And you have the power and the self-confidence behind you to go ahead and pick up that ace. Because in regards to any injustices that were done, you are coming out of that sadness. And the Queen of Wands is at the center of your reading, and the overall energy being purification, and in parentheses that says fire. You can see the flame there. I also remember seeing a flame here in this first deck that we pulled that said a new beginning. So again, this Queen of Wands, that's fire energy, okay? Now we have more fire energy here with the Emperor coming out over the 7 of Swords, under the 7 of Swords. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries who has been deceptive in some type of way. Again, this could be you needing to break free and standing in your power, okay? Or if there was any type of lies or deception around you, it's like you have picked up this energy of the Emperor. Yeah, look, you've picked up this energy of the Emperor, who is very wise, and he's been through a lot of things, which is why he has the position that he's in. He has armor on him, so he's been through the battle, is what I'm saying. He's already been through that fire, okay? And so he is the ruler of his own kingdom. So you as the Emperor in your own life, being the ruler of your own life, okay? The next card that came out was the Strength card, and this came over the injustice, okay? Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. There's a lot of fire energy here. See, purification through fire being the overall energy. You have the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Emperor, and the Strength card. That is more than half the cards that are out are already fire energy, okay? But you know, if you're not dealing with a Leo, then, or if you don't have adult children who are a Leo, you're really strong. Even though there's been injustice, you're so strong right now. I was looking at the Seven of Swords, and I have the Ace of Cups. Okay, so for some of you who have deception, and I have the Knight of Swords, okay, so there may be a need to break free because the divine wants to hand you the Ace of Cups, okay, and it's coming in very, very quickly with the Knight of Swords. This could also be where there has been lies and deception in some relationship, even if it's not romantic, but there's a whole lot of love there, okay? And with the Knight of Swords there, it could also be where there has been some, you know, aggressive communication, or communication coming in very quickly, like someone who may have committed some type of injustice through lies, deception, or taking from you in some type of way. It's like now, you know, they're seeing that you're their Ace of Cups, or they want to offer you this, and they're coming in very quickly to communicate that to you. Okay, so we have under the Queen of Wands, we've got the Seven of Wands here. Wands, 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 all of this fire. It came out in the reverse, it seems. So with the Seven of Wands there is a need for you to guard yourself, especially those of you who might be dealing with an Aries. A need to guard yourself, or you may have given up because of the injustice, okay? Coming under the Queen of Wands especially, it's like you might have just stood in your power and said, no, I'm not going to deal with this, whatever it is. You have the Four of Cups in reverse. This is coming right under the Five of Cups, so that's not surprising. Again, that is you coming out of depression, okay? I'm feeling like with that Seven of Wands, you stood in your power and you gave up on something because there were injustices done. And I feel like whoever committed the injustice is trying to rush back into you because now they see that you are their Ace of Cups. Now you have the Two of Swords here. This is now coming over the Ace, under the Ace of Wands, okay? And the Two of Swords is mirroring the Emperor. So this is about a decision. Remember I said earlier, it's like there's a decision that it seems that you all are needing to make. So some of you could be dealing again with the Aries and need to make a decision about the Aries. Or again, this is you standing in your own power as the Emperor and needing to make a decision. But what is at stake with the decision that needs to be made, from what I can see, is this Ace of Wands. Okay, your passionate new beginning. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. Coming over this Seven of Swords here. Okay. So this is some type of relationship where there were injustices done. But you have found your power and you're very strong. We have a couple of cards that came flipped over. More fire energy at the bottom of the deck. Page of Wands in reverse. Five of Pentacles in reverse. With the Page of Wands, this is coming over the Justice in reverse, the Queen of Wands, the Strength card, and the Seven of Wands in reverse. This could be where you don't want to move forward with something. That Sun is at the bottom of the deck. More fire energy. Card of Leo as well. Happy times coming towards you. Also illumination and clarity. Now with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, that is good. I'm sorry. Yes, the Five of Pentacles in reverse. Too many cards there. Over the Five of Cups and the Four of Cups in reverse. Okay. This is you coming out of hardship. So that's good. Seeing those three cards in reverse is very good. And, you know, the Five of Pentacles is mirroring the Two of Cups in reverse. So after the end of some type of relationship, okay? I see that you all have been, we're going to take these two that flew out, okay? I was looking at the Page of Wands. So what flew out was the World card and the King of Wands, okay? The Page of Wands can also be about communication, okay? Someone could be communicating again in a way that isn't up to par. Or again, this is you not wanting to move forward with something, okay? And what flipped over was the World and the King of Wands in reverse. So this is really where it's like there's a cycle complete here. There's a cycle complete. If any of you are dealing with a third-party situation, the cycle is complete. And I'm seeing this King of Wands here, which could be like someone who's controlling, someone who is can be abusive, especially in the way they communicate, a very fiery temper. The cycle is complete in regards to that energy there. That can also be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's more fire energy. Fire, fire, fire everywhere. That's your overall energy. And it's here in the cards as well. You have the Magician, the Fool, and the Sun that flipped over, okay? So I feel like some of you could be being manipulated, okay? And the situation is just too risky. And this is going to be illuminated, all right? For others of you, you may be very focused on what you weren't able to, there was something that you weren't able to manifest. And you are afraid to go out on this new journey, on this new beginning. But again, there's clarity coming in there for you guys. And with the High Priestess in reverse, I feel at the bottom of the deck now, I feel like you all are not listening to your intuition with this High Priestess in reverse, or you can't see a way forward. And it's like you're not allowing the cycle to complete, even though as far as the divine is concerned, the cycle is complete. Which again, that's part of the reason why I feel I'm seeing the Seven of Swords, a need to break free and go out on your new beginning. And karma is in your favor with this Wheel of Fortune. And, you know, the cycle is complete. But with the Death card in reverse, there's something here, even if it's internal, where we're not really like letting it be complete. And the Wheel of Fortune is about karma being in your favor with this, because the situation was very one-sided. You were giving a lot more than whoever this other person is and whatever type of relationship this is. And here it's like you're finding a new direction. You're leaving something behind, finding a new direction, because you see You know, you took the blindfold off and you see that there was no longevity with some type of situation, no stability there. Okay, now I was looking at this adult children card, and I have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So for some of you, if there was some type of like illusion that maybe an adult child was trying to pull on you, the illusion is up. And if you didn't know what you wanted to do, okay, about a relationship with any adult children, if you were very confused, it's like you're coming out of that confusion. If you didn't know what to do, and whatever that situation is with the adult child, you are finding solutions with that. Okay, but I see that you guys are really worried, okay? With the Nine of Swords now at the bottom of the deck, there's a lot of worry there. Ten of Cups in reverse. This is like the breakdown of the family. It could be just so much loss and unhappiness, okay? And this is why we're feeling very lost and lonely and confused. All right. Let's take a card of advice for you all. This is going to be advice and a clarifier, okay? Some of you, to be honest, some of you, not all of you, could have had an adult child steal from you in regards to your finances. But there's this ocean of love that you have for them, obviously because it's your child. But it's done some damage to the relationship. For some of you, this could also be about, you could have an adult child that's leaving the home, or you may need to get help seek some type of counseling for your adult child. Like something is going on with that. Or you are the adult child who is like now grown, and it could be like your family still looking at you as a child, you know. But it's sitting under the Justice card in reverse there. So that's also, some of you could be dealing with a Libra. An adult child who is a Libra. Coming up in the reverse. There's some dynamic here with your adult child that's causing some type of grief. This is going to be your clarifier and your advice right away. We have the Lotus Throne. This is card 37, so that's card 10. Again, as an underlying energy, we have 41, so 5 again. We have 5, 6, 9, and 10. A cycle completing. With this deck, I also saw end of era, end of era. I kept seeing that. The end of some era in your life. The end of some journey in your life. But there's a change here. 5s are changes and challenges, okay? And then multiplied, you know, with this 10, but coming to a completion and starting a new journey. Like I said, some of you guys are retiring or leaving a job. Okay. Let's read your advice and your clarifier. The Lotus Throne. The same lotus, this is the Kuan Yin deck, by the way. The same lotus wisdom that enlightens beloved Kuan Yin and all spiritual masters is the very same lotus light within your own heart, beloved. It can take great courage to trust your own inner light, to ascend the throne of your own inner spiritual authority. That's what the Queen of Wands is also about, your inner spiritual authority. Especially if the light of others around you seems more powerful than your own. You are being asked to trust this inner guidance above all others now. Have faith in your own heart. Know that you are divine. Remember, we saw finances, and under that we saw be true to you. There are times on the path that we can greatly benefit from assistance from others. In fact, these times are almost always. A true spiritual master, teacher, guru, guide, or healer has the same role, to connect you with conscious awareness to your own inner light so that you may come to realize the spiritual power, authority, and beauty that you are in truth is the same spiritual power, authority, and beauty that you may see and honor in them. Sometimes we might need an external guide to help us make that connection. Sometimes we are closer to our own divine wisdom than we consciously realize, and yet we fall into a habit of believing that others may know more of what is good or true for us than we do ourselves. See, that could go back to where if you were the adult child who, it's like you're being treated like a child in some way, shape, or form, especially in regards to finances. Like, let's say you're like, I want to go and be self-employed, I want to turn my hobby into a business, and your parents or your family's like, no, you're not gonna, you don't know what you're talking about. So it's like being true to you. Okay. Sometimes out of habit and conditioning, it is just easier to see the divine light in others than within our own heart. This oracle has come to you to guide you to trust that your own inner teaching is growing stronger, that you have more spiritual wisdom than you may have previously acknowledged, and that you will benefit greatly from heeding your own heart's guidance at this time. You are guided here to carefully discern the level of influence that others may be having over you. In your admirable willingness to be open, to learn, and to grow, you are wise not to surrender your discernment. No matter how wise or powerful a teacher might be, it is wiser and more powerful still to always test what they seek to say to you by sitting with it in your own heart. Does all guidance you have been following feel true to your heart? At this time, the inner teacher, the guru within all, the goddess light of Kuan Yin in your own heart is speaking to you, urging you to trust your own divine nature more deeply than ever before. You are being asked to ascend to the lotus throne of your own divine soul. Trust your courage, beloved. I saw courage in this deck when I opened it. Yes, you can learn. Your journey is taking you into spiritual maturity, and you will need to acknowledge that you have spiritual authority within your own heart. Yes, you can learn from others, but always honor your inner teacher, beloved, as this is your own unconditionally loving and flawless guide. The part of you that is pure divine wisdom always has been and always will be. With the Queen of Wands at the center of your reading. A Queen of Wands can also be like a light worker, very spiritually knowledgeable, which is what one thing that they're talking about. And again, this ocean of eternal love here, healing, creativity, and fertility. So that's like manifestation. This could also be, like I said, love for yourself. Okay, so I hope that this resonated with you guys. This is your reading for April 2019. Okay, thanks for watching, Gemini. See you later.